Hey guys, you're on with Ali. Of course, you know I got to start it off with a jam, one of my personal favorites, Mr. Bruno Mars. But you know why we're here. We're here for Ali's 2 cents, my 15 days till New Year. Day number 1 was about expectations. Day number 2, which is today, as promised, day number 2 is going to be about doing it by yourself. The fallacy of doing things by ourselves. Every day we are rewarded with disappointment. Someone didn't come through. Someone did something we didn't want them to do. We didn't get what we were expecting. And we go through this process of, well, fine, I'm going to do it all by myself. I can do it all by myself. Well, I'm here to tell you that is not true. When we hear people say, you know, just do it by yourself, there are times when we need to walk a road alone. But no one gained true and ultimate success on their own, because that's impossible. You need someone. Everyone needs someone. Jesus had 12 disciples, and this is Jesus. So if Jesus needed 12 people to speak on his behalf, to go and spread his word, to have his back and all of that, you can't tell me that you don't need anyone. You can't tell me that you can do everything by yourself, because that's not true. Oprah got Gail. Gail may not be her complete business partner, but she's there. She's someone that she confides in. Adam had Eve. Steve Jobs had Wozniak. I mean, we can go on and on and on. No one became successful, and success is defined by however you define success. Some people consider success amount of money that you make. Some people consider success by a project that is completed. Some people consider success by your family, jobs, whatever the case may be. Success could be, you know, you got up and went and worked out that next day, or whatever. I mean, that's really simple and oversimplifying it. But you guys know what I mean. You know, I hear people say all the time, you know, I'm on my own. I'm doing this on my own. I'm not going to invest in anybody else. I'm not going to do this and that. And I think what we really mean is, man, I am upset that the people that I had an expectation of didn't come through. I was talking to someone just yesterday about doing some things that they're interested in. And I think one of the hardest things, and one of the reasons why we feel like we have to do things on our own, is because we're actually not ready to move forward. Sometimes moving forward means leaving things and people behind. And what that means is you don't thwart your dream because the people around you aren't moving in that direction. You don't even have to say anything to the people that aren't moving in that direction. You just move in that direction, and people will naturally gravitate to you. Additionally, moving yourself into circles that are more conducive to your life, your lifestyle, who you are aiming to be, or whatever you're aiming to be, whatever your goals and dreams are. We can't spend life trying to get people to do things who don't have a passion for it. Everyone isn't going to have your passion. And that doesn't mean that they're wrong or bad or silly or whatever. It means that go and find the people who have similar beliefs, similar path, similar drive as you. We all need motivation. I think I said this in the clip yesterday. We all need motivation. We all need someone to inspire us on occasion. Some of us can get up and just move and shake and all of that, but everyone hits a low point. So we all need someone. What we really have to decide is are we ready to cut dead weight? Meaning friends. It could be family. It could be a job. It could be a project. It could be something that we're doing. Are we ready to cut that so that we can actually be successful and move on to the next level? Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's our job, whether it's our career, our goals. If we're not reaching those things, and we find ourselves saying, man, it's because I don't have any help. You know, people ain't got my back. People drop off this and that and the other. They're not the problem. They haven't changed. They're not the one with that goal. You are. I am. So it's up to me to decide what's going to go with me, what's going to forge forward down this path. I want really for us as people in general to get off this path and this misconception of saying who and what we don't need and why we don't need somebody, because I think it's detrimental to us. You know, we think that we're self-preserving. We go into this rabbit hole and we're self-sustaining, and to a certain extent we are. That shows your strength. But when you come out of that hole, you're still going to need somebody. You're going to need some water. You're going to need direction. You're going to need financing. You're going to need, we talk about doing startups and things like that, and learning how to do that without utilizing your own money. Most people who try to do something by themselves with their own money, I've heard countless times say, I wasn't successful. The next time I do it, I'm going to get the right investment group behind me. I'm going to get the right people behind me, the right networking partners behind me. And that's the same in a relationship. If you're in a relationship with friends and family, or an intimate relationship, and there's no balance, we're not coming together and connecting, somebody might have to be let go. That just means that you've outgrown each other, or you may never have been on the same path to begin with. And that's all right. We have to be okay with saying, okay, well, we're not going down the same path. That may mean that we may be distant friends. We may be distant colleagues. But if your career, if your goal, and I have to say this to myself sometimes too, quite often actually, I'm hitting on the door of, I'm getting closer to 50 than I am to 40. And I really have to start making some decisions. There's things that I want to do in my life, and I can't use an excuse of, waiting on people to, man, I would love for this person to be able to do this. It would be great. But I'm getting to the point now where, yeah, it would be great. But if they don't, I got to keep stepping. I have to keep moving, because I guarantee you, if I'm living in my passion, if I'm living in my purpose, I'm truly living in it and just being where I need to be, the right people will be in those circles. And I'm finding that every day. Just be open, be out there, expose yourself to networking groups and things like that. You never know who you may meet on an intimate level, on a personal level, as a friend, as a mentor, as a coach, as a financial partner, whatever the case may be, just someone who advises you. We all need accountability partners, things like that. We may touch on that as one of our 15 days till New Year's. But I just want to leave you guys with that, and just something to think about. Maybe get out of the habit of saying you don't need anyone, because we all do. We just may need someone different. So I implore you to think about that in different terms, and check back with me. Guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Ali MBS. That's M as in mind, B as in body, S as in soul, and that is on YouTube. Please check me out. Check out my first video about expectations and how we should treat expectations. It's not a naughty word, guys. And this video again is, you can't do it all by yourself. We all need someone. So check back tomorrow for day 3 of Ollie's 2 cents, 15 days till New Year. Girl with the big old hoops, that drop it down in pigs and goose. I wanna get down, get in the bars, I'm trying to recruit. I'm looking at you.